Hi, I'm Katie Roche, and welcome to A Community Voice Short. My guest today is Mark McCusker. He's an advocate in the Pride community here in Iowa City. Welcome, Mark.
Pleasure to be here. Thanks for having me, Katie.
So I have this very complete guide.
Lots of information.
To the Pride events coming up for Pride Week, and there is so much going on. There's events at the library, there's a parade, there's parties, there's gardening events. So this is Iowa City, Cedar Rapids,
Coralville, West Branch. This, if you find this nice piece of paper printed by the Gazette, thank you very much. And you can find it at the Iowa City Public Library and hopefully all over town. And it's got a lot of great things. Every Tuesday, you can come and dance at Face the Music. That's going to be fun. That's for straight allies, too. I want you to know that straight allies are welcome at all of it.
Wonderful.
Okay.
So Pride is about bringing the straight and the Pride community together.
Celebrating whatever you are, that's great. Let's do that.
And now, is the preferred term nowadays GLBT?
If you go to Wikipedia, it's going to tell you that LGBT is the most common.
LGBT,
Probably
okay.
your word perfect. If you type in GLBT, it'll say, did you mean LGBT?
Ah.
So that's mostly, and I like to say ladies first. I'm just saying. And that's whatever kind of lady you are.
That's helpful to remember. It's always nice to know what a group would like to be called, you know? So you say it right.
And sometimes you say LGBT, TT, QQ, QQNI, and there's several letters. It's kind of become the loves that dares not say their names with lots of S's, because inclusivity and pluralism is a very good thing.
Well, and it's been a year and a half since gay marriage was made legal in the state of Iowa, so it's been kind of an exciting year for the Pride community. Have you seen more activity? I mean, there was a run this year, the Rainbow Run, and I don't remember that in past years.
I think it depends on what the weather's like, but they've always had the run, and also the pancake breakfast, which was always a fantastic work with eye care. And if it didn't get into this, so I have to plug it, on the 12th night at Beadology, Iowa, formerly Don's Hide and Beadaway, across from the Angler. We have a monthly public drink through. That's what we call it. It's actually a read through of 12th night, and so we really wanted everybody to swish it up or butch it up for Pride, you know, and it's very entertaining.
Fun
so
event.
come to that if you can. It's very funny.
Cool. And then, of course, there's the big parade every year.
The parade is on the 19th. I've been saying the wrong day, so I have to look. It is on the 19th.
Now, are you the Grand Marshal again this year?
I get to parade a little, and I think I'm emceeing.
You're emceeing.
They hand me sheets of paper, and I attempt to read them. So, this is who is next.
No, that's a great event for people, families, anyone who wants to show their support to come out and march, and just so the sheer masses, they can sit in on the curbs of the parade route and watch and support. And
you can watch.
Or they can march.
And you can march. Of course, if you come down, there's plenty of places to eat and drink, so support the local economy, please, and spend some money downtown.
Yep.
And of course, I like to wave around with my flag, and I can anoint you with some fairy dust if you like. But yes, and if you want to get a float in the parade, I think it's still possible.
Oh.
If you go to queerconnections.org, I think you can still get listed in the program. Otherwise, just come down and jump into the street, and there's going to be a place to. And
those proceeds would go to support helping to promote and put on the events associated with Pride
I think
Fest.
it's free to be in the parade.
Oh, great.
So.
Okay.
Find these and see who all the sponsors are. They are making it possible.
Now, for somebody out there who doesn't maybe understand what Pride is.
What Pride is?
What is Pride?
It is LGBT folks, gays, queers, etc., celebrating who and what they are and their straight allies. So, which might include, you know, I'm forgetting the name of an organization. So it includes the parents and moms too. Anybody who wants to come down and celebrate who and what they are, it's great. 41 years ago, there was a little bit of I was going to call it a party for a second, a little bit of a riot called the Stonewall Riot, and since then there have been June marches, that is to say.
Right, to sort of commemorate that event. And the Stonewall was a bar in New York City where gay and lesbian people were gathering and just drinking and having fun, and the police decided to
there was a raid
this place and violently extracted these people from the nightclub. And And so I didn't actually realize until just now that that's sort of the history of why this happens in June.
That's why, yes, that's the reason. So
Wow.
that's what people are, it's a good thing. So.
And what a civil rights journey now to be sitting a year and a half out from gay marriage being legalized in this state. But
Yes.
there's a lot more understanding out in the world.
Right.
Yeah.
It's really great. Equality is good. This is all people want is equality. I personally want a couple of extra special rights, but that's just for me. The rest of you, I would like to be equal.
Well, and Iowa City historically has been a place where I know we've had a higher gay population
Absolutely.
than historically than other places. And Iowa City also, I believe, was the first city in the state of Iowa and throughout much of the Midwest to make sure that there could not be discrimination based on how you identify yourself. So
I think
someone,
that is true.
You know,
Yeah.
before you could say, I don't want to rent to you because you're gay.
Right.
And it was okay. That was legal, which is kind of unbelievable to me, but there's still places in Iowa where it is
It's
legal.
very interesting how much things have changed, and it's great talking to people who are in their, I'm 50, so people who are in their 40 or 30 or 20 or 15 to go, really? You didn't, that was illegal, this was illegal? No, we
Right.
don't have that problem. We have other
Right.
things we're taking care of, so
Right.
any money you do donate to these causes will help the future of that.
Wonderful.
More equality.
I also want to say on June 19th, United Action for Youth is having their youth dance. So I think that's anyone 18 and under.
So LGBT youth
Yes.
and allies
Right.
are welcome at
Right.
that dance.
There are, of course, a lot more GSAs, gay straight alliances, so there's going to be gay and straight people at that event. So.
And there's gay straight alliances at, I think, both of the public high schools
Yes, there
here in
are.
Iowa City, which is also another great development in the community.
And if you're a student and you'd like to start a GSA, you can go to probably gsa.org, glesson.org, and you can find out a way to start your own GSA in your school.
That's great.
We love it. I don't know if you know this, but every year, Prairie Lights Bookstore will give you a 10% discount on any LGBT-themed book during the month of June. So I always make sure that I go in and save a little money when I buy my LGBTQQTTI positive, etc. books.
That's good to know. So if there's anything out there that people want to buy, they should wait. It's the whole month of June?
Right. Go in there.
Go in there in the
buy
month of June.
Buy as much as you can. Clear the shelves. Let's get some new gay material in for next year, okay?
Excellent. Let's talk about a few more of the events here happening. Let's talk about the Gay Garden Tour. It starts in Happy Hollow Park. And what can you tell me about that event? That sounds fun.
Well, they'll be in the North Side neighborhood. You'll get to go to all of the gardens that are open that day, and I'm not actually sure what all of those are, but there are going to be a lot of flowers in bloom, so you really want to go to that. And that's early. That's Sunday the 20th, the day after the parade. This is also exciting. It's the first year that the Pride has been in the Ped Mall, so that will be a very exciting new activity. And I'm not sure how that's going to work, but the Pride Committee has done an amazing job getting it together this year.
So the parade will tour around town, but then end up in the Ped Mall?
Mhm.
Okay.
Right.
It's good to know that it's different than
in
past
the past,
years.
there's been a little, first we do one thing downtown, and then see you all in an hour over here, and here we end up in the Ped Mall and get to continue the party.
One of the events that happens every year is always the party on the patio, that patio that kind of overlooks the Friday Night Concert Series stage
in there.
on the Sheridan. That happens every year, and it always seems like there's a lot of people that attend
It's
that. So what
great.
happens at that event?
There's food and drink and lots of, occasionally some flirting. I don't encourage that sort of thing, but it does happen. Schmoozing, that's what I'm there
Schmoozing,
for.
schmoozing.
Yes, and connecting with people, so getting the card out.
No, is there some dancing? Is there some music?
There'll be a little music and a little dancing, but most of it's talking and waving. So and saying, "I loved you at the last event. You look great." We just finished with the forum. That this is the since as you say, April a year ago, we had equal marriage now. So we had a lot of recently married gay folks showing their wedding albums and throw it in people's faces. And so hopefully they're going to come back for the patio and show us some more of their
And show that
pictures.
slideshow
Yeah,
again?
It was very fun.
Wow. Well, I want to just encourage everyone to visit the website and get a listing of all the events and make sure they don't miss out. And once again, these events are open to allies and LGBT folks as well. So please get out and support Pride Week. And thanks so much for joining me today, Mark.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.